Alright, let's dive into some more CS2 news, something I want to continue doing in between updates, right after Skins Monkey. Skins Monkey is an automated service that lets you trade skins instantly for a fee, sign up now, and get up to $5 bonus. Simply add items from your inventory, then find skins that matches your current balance. Site offers live support 24/7. You can also top up your balance if you're missing a few dollars, and there's a lot of skins to choose from. Visit my link down below to get to Skins Monkey. Counter-Strike 2 just hit a new all-time peak in concurrent players, which means players having the game on at the same time, and the number landed at 1,862,531, which is a lot of bots. But it really makes you wonder how many of those are actually real players. This site made by Aqua and Ale called csmapstats.com, really cool site, tracks player counts on every Valve official server. So basically any play option that you can choose from here, which means nothing from Faceit or any other third-party platform. How? Well, it uses estimates based on player counts per server. Now, if you look at the stats, it seems like the peak happened around here. It's interesting at least because that's just 1/4 of all the concurrent players. And the rest can't be case farmers because they would have to play on Valve's official servers and be part of this group of people. Another interesting thing to look at is this pie chart, which, to clarify, is not going from when it was at its peak, because I'm looking at it now, but it's clear even later today that more than half of those players accounted for are more or less grinding Premier. Yes, competitive is there as well, but let's be real, a lot of them are playing Premier. All this to say, it makes me a bit curious. What is causing this game to constantly grow? It can't be just bots, right? There has to be more to it. If you've got your own theory, drop them down below. But at this rate, we're going to get to 2 million, or I think it's just a matter of time. Now, speaking of players, let's talk about the most consistent grinder of the game. Once again, Donk won last season over on Faceit, and what's wild here is that he hasn't just won that season, he's been number 1 every single season. Basically, he's had a year and a half of dominance, which is pretty insane when you think about it. You know, to be that good in a pug environment with so many competitors and still be able to stay on top every single time, that's inhuman. Donk is an absolute monster at the highest level of competitive play, but these stats are absolutely wild. And while we're on the topic of Faceit, quick shout out to Vice's GG. It's an extension made by Epic Fails and me. It shows your Faceit elo directly on Steam, plus it's got a veto feature to see the enemy team's win percentage across the maps. And quick esports update, Falcons are still going for a super team. We already know Monezi is about to move. And on that note, this is a final where Monezi plays for G2, but he's about to join Falcons to reunite with Nico, who plays for Falcons. So this final is basically his final match for G2, playing against the very team he's set to join. You really can't make that up. And now Falcons are also eyeing on Kyosuke from Spirit Academy, according to dust2.dk. This guy is up there with Donk, and if Falcons lock him in, that could be a huge power move for the team. Anyway, that's all the news I've got for today. If there's anything big I missed, feel free to drop it in the comments, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.